In this week's It's Not Too Late, our Ginger Zee takes a look at the impact the increase of outdoor heaters is having on the environment and the researchers who came up with a potentially greener and more efficient solution to keep you warm.
Hi, I'm Ginger Zee, and it's not too late. Raise your hand if you miss eating indoors. Yeah, we do too. But with COVID, eating al fresco, even in mid-January, has become the norm, not only here in New York City.
To Chicago, to Boston, to France, where 75% of their cafes have heated outdoor patios.
With indoor dining banned in New York City, you either have to have a pretty extensive outdoor heating system or a personal igloo, or in this case, your own personal cabin. Can you tell me, what is it made out of?
It's made of not a glass, but a kind of a plexi type material. There's draining systems built into the base, as you can see there, so that, you know, whether rain or shine, you know, these things are gonna withstand the elements. You know, the New York hospitality business has really taken such a hit, so it was really important for us to have an experience like this where we could keep people employed, create jobs.
You know, the question automatically becomes like, well, okay, how is this different if like a group was in here and then my group comes in, but you have air purifiers?
We have air purifiers. The team here, like I mentioned, does a great job of sanitizing the space after every reservation.
The pandemic transformed the streets of New York City. They are lined with these outdoor dining areas, some of them working, others are not. This place had to shut down, only operating on weekends.
In New York City, if you don't have outdoor eating lamp, you cannot survive.
But France is now banning outdoor heaters for cafes and bars starting this spring. Why? Well, they're far from efficient, they emit methane, and let's be honest, it really only warms one person at the table on their cheek.
Here in this city, we heat outside in winter because you need more comfort. It's totally absurd. We have to stop that because there is an urgency for the climate.
I don't think it's like the biggest reduction of greenhouse gas emissions we can achieve, but that is still significant.
Here in New York, the company that supplies propane to restaurants says that they've seen a giant increase in demand, usually supplying 100,000 cylinders monthly. This winter, 250,000 on average each month. While the greenhouse gas emissions from outdoor heaters that happen to be saving some small businesses is a drop in the giant emissions bucket, it's a drop in the wrong direction, and in addition to a much bigger problem.
Almost a quarter of the world's energy use comes from HVAC systems. That's because we heat all of the air instead of just the air we feel. To freeze in a movie theater or to be warm when you're not supposed to be warm. So I get the general concept, makes total sense to me. If you can take even 5 degrees in a less consumption way, you are having a giant impact on the overall system.
Exactly. Facing the climate issue and the emergency we are living in, I thought it was not of a big sacrifice compared to the importance of preserving our planet in every way.
And while it's become quite fashionable to do your own Instagram outdoor COVID-safe experience, well, there have to be more sustainable solutions.
Of course there is. Some researchers at the University of California, Berkeley have been working on the solution far before COVID started.
You don't want to heat the space, right? The space is infinite, right? So you want to heat the person. So even these gas heaters, they get hot and they radiate long-wave radiation mostly in all directions. So they're very low efficiency. The amount of the area that they are radiating that you intercept is probably less than 5%.
They've studied not only which parts of the body need to be warmed more than others.
You want to keep the feet reasonably warm. Naturally, they're colder than your core temperature. When they get below a certain temperature, then they become uncomfortable, and that dictates your entire discomfort. So you're experiencing this when your feet get cold.
But they have a solution that's already tested and proven for indoor energy savings and would likely work outside too.
So we want to keep the wind off, and we want to put radiation onto the feet. So we want to create an app, so we want to put a light bulb in the focus of it and put your feet at the bottom of it and your legs in it too, preferably. And so the way you could do this in a table is you would buy this insulation material and make your little apps-like thing around your legs under the table, hang it from the table, hang the light bulb from the table on an extension cord, have a light switch or a timer, and that's it. That's what you need.
We already know that if you adjust your thermostat just down 2 degrees in the winter or up 2 degrees in the summer, you can save a ton of energy, like a literal ton, 2,000 pounds of CO2.
So do that today. It's easy, and the energy saved could hopefully help another restaurant stay alive.
I'm Ginger Zee, and it's not too late.
A ton of energy. Our thanks to Ginger for that.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.